Ever wonder what the world's most successful people do in the first 5 minutes of their day that completely transforms their life? Stick around, because what you're about to discover might just be the one thing you've been missing all along. You know, in this wild, noisy world we're living in, it feels like we're never really alone, right? Our heads are constantly spinning with all this info, endless ideas and distractions. It's like we're always on, never off. But what if I told you that learning to be truly alone could flip your entire life around? Miyamoto Musashi, the famous samurai, was all about this. He pretty much spent his whole life in solitude, and sharpening his skills and digging deep into his own philosophy. His final masterpiece, Dokodo, which literally means the way of walking alone, lays out 21 powerful principles meant to help us live a life that's, well, more centered, more purposeful, and stronger thanks to the quiet force of being alone. So, let's vibe with Musashi for a second and explore how solitude isn't this thing to run away from. Actually, it can be a game changer, a push towards some serious personal growth and transformation. But before we dive headfirst into his teachings, let's get to know the guy himself a little better. Musashi wasn't just this epic swordsman from old-school Japan. He was a much deeper, layered dude. Born in 1584, a time when Japan was going through some serious civil unrest, he lived as a ronin, basically a samurai without a boss. His skills with a sword? Unreal. The guy won over 60 duels, most of which didn't end too well for his opponents. But here's the thing. His legacy is way more than just his fighting. He was also an artist, a philosopher, and his words still hit hard centuries after he's gone. Now, Musashi didn't see solitude as locking yourself away from people. Nope. For him, it was more about mental discipline. It's about stepping away from all the noise in the world, tuning it out, and giving yourself that mental space to reflect, grow, and evolve. His Dokodo is like a guide for this mindset, a roadmap to living fearlessly, with no regrets, no distractions, and, this is the kicker, staying true to who you really are. Before we dive in, I've left a recommendation for 4 incredible books in the description below. These reads are perfect companions to what we're discussing today and can really enhance your personal development journey. Check them out. They could provide the extra insights and inspiration you need to take your growth to the next level. Following Musashi's teachings, we can totally start to see the beauty in quiet moments, in really getting to know ourselves without all the noise. For Musashi, solitude wasn't about being lonely. It was more like a way to hit reset and find some clarity in a world that's constantly tugging us in a million directions. The more we learn to chill with ourselves, the more we can get in touch with what truly matters. Now, let's dive into how rolling with solitude can actually change everything. Musashi was convinced that being alone was the ultimate path to self-discovery and growth. In the silence, away from all the outside chatter, he found a crystal clear view of life, free from the judgments and opinions of others. One of his most powerful teachings, think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world, really nails his vibe. It's about staying humble-like, but also taking the time to understand the world in a meaningful way. That mix of self-awareness and a deep connection to what's happening around you, that's where the real magic happens when it comes to personal growth. So, how do we take all this ancient wisdom and apply it to our fast-paced modern-day hustle? Musashi's Dokodo is packed with timeless nuggets on being self-reliant and disciplined. He was all about not chasing after quick pleasures or getting caught up in those moments when emotions are running high. Instead, he encouraged us to let go of the things weighing us down, whether it's material stuff, toxic relationships, or even bad habits we cling to. And his advice about not fearing death? That's basically a call to live fully in the now, embracing the fact that life is unpredictable. When you stop letting desire control you, you're not chasing external rewards anymore. You're focused on becoming a better version of yourself, which is way more rewarding in the long run. Musashi's wisdom, even now, reminds us to stop running after every little thing and start looking inward. If you're finding these insights valuable and want to keep up with more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. And if you're really enjoying what you see and want to support us even further, consider becoming a channel member. Your support allows us to keep creating great content and bringing you the best. Thanks for being part of our community. Even though Musashi's teachings come from a whole different era, they hit hard in today's digital world. We're always plugged in, scrolling, and constantly connected, which can get super overwhelming. But just like Musashi did centuries ago, we can still find that same clarity and personal growth by embracing solitude. When we actually put down our phones, step away from the endless noise, and give ourselves some real quiet time, that's when the magic happens. It's not just about being physically alone. It's about breaking free from the need for likes, comments, or any outside validation. In a world that's pushing us to always stay connected, Musashi's wisdom reminds us that real strength comes from inside. Those quiet moments of reflection and self-awareness, that's where you build resilience and get a clear sense of purpose. Now, let's be real. Embracing solitude isn't exactly easy. We're social creatures by nature, so the thought of being alone can feel a little weird or uncomfortable. But Musashi teaches us that solitude isn't the same as loneliness. It's a choice, a powerful and positive choice to connect with ourselves. It's like this secret weapon for personal growth and self-mastery. Musashi knew how tough it could be, but he also knew just how much you can gain from it. By choosing to walk that same path of solitude that Musashi did, you open the door to serious personal transformation. It's in those moments, away from all the outside distractions, that you can truly reflect, learn, and grow. Solitude gives you the space to figure out who you really are, build inner strength, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Musashi's life is proof that solitude isn't about being isolated. It's about finding power. Through solitude, you can tap into your potential, nurture self-awareness, and transform into the best version of yourself. It's all about that inner journey, and trust me, it's worth it. If you've made it this far, you're now equipped with the secrets to transform your daily routine and unleash your true potential. Remember, the key to unlocking these changes lies in the small, deliberate actions you take every day. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us bring more content like this. And hey, if you know someone who could use a boost in their life, share this video with them. Thanks for sticking with us, and I'll see you in the next one.